right, let's see. What up is it? Check. Yeah, looks like it's working. Cool. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Shiitake, sunny. Woohoo! I can't imagine this being very long of a show or whatever, a shit talk session. But yeah, I guess we'll find out. Got some yummy tea, dandelion, red clover, calendula, nettles, alfalfa, ginger, lemon. I can't remember everything else, but it's yummy. What up, Case? How's it going? So, yes, I was banned again. I'm such a bad girl. The re-education camps are not working. So I don't know what's in store for me, but thankfully a friend kind of hooked me up. And so there might be another little fro running around. I'm sure she'll be easy to find because she's in all the same groups. Unfortunately, she isn't able to manage the pages. So for now, I still have to rely on people who never use Facebook. And, okay, here's another update. So this really sucks. I'm actually bummed about this. What up, Brian? So, yeah, many of you know I was years without any contact, hardly at all, of the outside world and being banned on Facebook and YouTube and all of that stuff. Like, I got on Instagram while I was in the hospital in Florida when my brain blew up. And, you know, my friend at the time said, oh, get on Instagram, you'll thank me later. And I'm like, don't you think I have better things to do than look at booty models? And he's like, no, check it out. So then I realized it was a pretty place or a cool place where I could post my pretty photos and see other people's pretty photos and gardens and, you know, be inspired and such. Yeah, that was my only contact with the outside world. It was also what I used to kind of hijack being banned on Facebook because the Instagram was set up to my Christie Aphrodite page. So what I posted, most of what I posted there got posted on Facebook automatically. So at least in a way I could say, hey, I'm banned again and, you know, eat a bag of dicks. But yeah, so I guess Instagram has new user terms and data collection terms specifically. Let me see if it's still. Yeah, I posted it on Facebook, the direct link, but anyone can just like Google it and go through the terms, but you have to click on the data collection to get to the real serious stuff, right? And it used to kind of be like normal-ish, right? Of course, you have to give them access to your photos if you're uploading photos, right? How else would they get them? But now it's more, they own your photos or any information in private messages to you or about you or yeah, and you know, you have to have like the geolocation or whatever on and you know, your nearest towers and all information on your phone, other nearby phones with or without accounts, any other windows open on any device and you know, just and when they feel that they should suggest a mask, they literally said that they want to suggest masks and filters and yeah, no, thank you. So unfortunately, And it sucks really bad because it was my only means of communication. A lot of people signed up for Instagram just to follow me there because it was the only place they could communicate or see what I was up to. It was like the whole journey from that hospital to the next, the tent, the like whole journey in pictures, and it's going to go bye-bye. So, and I'm not taking my page down. The page hopefully will still exist if I didn't talk too much shit, for them to delete me, because now they're all fake news and all of that. But I'm done. I made my last post tonight. And after this show, I'll check my messages, and then I'm deleting the app, off my phone. So, I could access it from the computer, but you can't upload from, and it's whatever, an allegedly private company. And if that's their rules, then I have to choose to not go. Just kind of like the mask thing, if somebody wants to force me to hurt myself, I have to choose to not go. So I'm not consenting. I'm not playing with this system. I'm just not. So yeah, all right. So no more Instagram, but it's still there. So anyone interested in the journey, but yeah, I'm done. And that really sucks because it was nice uploading my photos there and just, it was a really important piece of my journey. So bye-bye. Oh, well, at least I got to say bye this time instead of everyone just erasing me without any word or anything. So, yeah. And so now I've been banned on Facebook the better part, over 9 of the last 10 months. I think I was allowed on 6 days this time, which, is pretty close to a record this year. And yeah, that's why, like, what else can I even say? So again, sorry I'm rambling, but I'm not planning on this video being too long. And it's not because I'm afraid, it's because I'm bored. I'm bored. Like, 15 years I've been saying this shit for everyone to look at me like I'm fucking crazy, to destroy my life, my children, my family, my work, you know what I mean? And people will act like they care, but at the end of the day, they really don't. Like, I have actual, friends that still ignore everything I've said all these years, and then will come up with something like, oh, I heard oregano, or I just found out oregano oil might help me. What? Who have I been talking to all these years? It's getting old. It's like, and I said before, you guys have about to the end of this year. It's the end of this year. You know what I mean? To get your shit together or just deal with it. I even said specifically, find the place you want to die and the people you want to die with, because yeah, so I did that. I took my own advice. But then there's other people telling me that, oh, they want my life, but they make but they can't leave because, they have this great job and make all this money, but all this money is going to boating or, outings or all these more important things. And, oh, well, I'll go up there if shit gets bad here. Yeah, bring your freaking supplies, bring your tools, you know what I mean? Build your own shit. It ain't, yeah, it's getting crazy. So, spirituality. Let's talk about that tonight. What it is. And what is it for anyways? Really? Everybody running around scared. Everyone, if you ask people, what is spirituality to you? And yeah, we could use the Wikipedia fucking definition, but that's lame. I like to talk to real people. And people say they choose spirituality because they want more inner peace, or because they want to be a better person, or they'd rather take a chance on their religion than be wrong and end up in hell, or you right. And so I'm just looking around at everyone saying all this shit or posting all this Facebook meme crap, and then like 3 seconds later they're in fear over what some governor or some other stupid politician says. You know what I mean? Or they're, oh, well, I better get this vaccine or I'll lose my job. Or, you know what I mean? So I'm here like, well, what is spirituality for anyways? If you don't know who you are by now, then I don't know what kind of spirituality you're studying or practicing or not, you know, because Facebook spirituality, Facebook meme spirituality does not count. It's at the end of the day, that's not what's going to save your ass. That's not what's going to bring you through this coming time here, okay? Falling back into your same old stupid fucking habits that you know aren't serving you well. That doesn't count. True spirituality would teach you there are no other gods before me, right? Don't you know the temple of God is within? All these miracles I perform, you could do even more. True spirituality doesn't tell you to put on a mask, Jeff Brown, or, you know, sorry, I'm still butthurt about that because he has my birthday and here he is teaching against shaming and blaming, and then he's shaming and blaming people who don't wear masks. And I'm like, dude, I don't ever leave my house. I guarantee nobody is sick because of fucking me. All right? So, you know what I'm saying? Nobody lost their business because of me. No, that was you and your all fake spirituality that made you shut your fucking businesses, that made you choose to let your families die in fucking nursing homes, that made you choose to ignore your family on holidays. Yeah, no, sorry. That ain't spirituality. Unless God is your fucking government. Yeah, so I didn't even light a spliff yet. So hang on. Anyone else? All right. And seriously, I want your opinion. What is spirituality to you? And what are your observations? Because if people were actually living what they believed, we would not be in this situation at all. And here's the thing. Not everyone is in that situation. Right? You can be in the world and not of it. There is life outside that system, life outside that beast, life outside Facebook, life outside fucking worshiping Uncle Sam. Yeah. Now that you kept choosing that and repeating those bad habits, what now? Oh, mean away. Oh, peace on earth. Or, oh, I believe Jesus will come save me. Or whatever, dude. It ain't happening. The whole point was for you to save yourself, right? For you to know you have the power. Otherwise, what the hell is spirituality for anyways? All right, tea time, spliff time. Shut that bitch up, right? Good morning or something. I hope you all had a good week. All right. We are all born and we all die. Just make sure you're on the right side of history. I bow to the Most High and I know He's got me. Right. See, people think that, you know, and that's what's so crazy. Shut up. It's for your own good. It's like, okay, so David fucking crock of shit. Remember that? Okay, so back in the day when I was in radio, Project Scamalot used to come after me on Wednesday night. And so this one, which, whatever. So this one Wednesday night, Mr. Reincarnation of Edgar Casey, who, you know, there is no death and la 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 la, boo 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 boo, blah blah blah, right? Comes on crying in tears right after my, oh, somebody said that they're gonna kill me. Send me more money, please. They're gonna get me. This was in 2013, man. You're like, what? So, Mr. There is no death and Mr. Reincarnation and blah, blah, blah. Like, and then somebody said that, dude, nothing that happened to me ever happened to any of those big, strong, crybaby men. They would never be able to live through this. And we're supposed to feel sorry for him because somebody gave a by proxy fucking anonymous supposed death threat, dude. Look, the thing about like life, like people think they can skate by and just do what's easy for right now or because that's what the herd is and well, he's doing it, so it's okay. It's not okay. And you know what? You can think of it as some bearded dude in the sky judging you. That ain't it either. Ultimately, you are the judge. Yeah. The judge, fucking jury, and executioner. It is you. We judge ourselves and bring on freaking lessons or things that we think we need or deserve based on how we feel about ourselves. So people can literally live in torture for things like even if they've never done anything wrong, but just because religion makes them think it's wrong, right? Like how many times, okay, seriously, raise your hand if you were brought up in the Christian religion and you felt less than because you had premarital sex and apologized to God and felt like a shitty human. How many years of your life did you go through that? And let's fucking be real. You know what I mean? I don't think there's one person that has ever been part of any Christian religion that didn't feel guilt and shame because of that. What kind of karma do you think you brought in because of that, right? And the fear or starting new relationships or meeting new people or putting, you know what I mean? Oh. So what's spirituality for anyways? If everybody's practicing, right? Allegedly, most everyone, right? There's hardly anyone you meet who says they're an atheist. But even atheists trust science or fake science, the science that's on mainstream news. You know what I mean? So technically that's their religion. But so there's a handful of those people. But everyone believes in almost everyone believes in some kind of higher power, right? And we're not talking religion here. I think they all have something, right? They all stem from the same thing, which is you have the power, not over there, right? So if you really are practicing oh, hey, bear, spirituality, then don't you know by now to stop giving your power away to everyone and everything else except for Bear. Bear. Hello, Fluffy Buffy. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is my guy. Oh, yeah, he wants to calm me down. Grandma's getting a little passionate over there. I better give her some Rico Suave furry love. Oh, my baby. All right, show's over. Okay, seriously. All right. Yeah, so, all right, Sunny, walk in spirit, absolutely. Okay, Brian Tucker, 420. What was it, 420? What'd I do? Okay, Sunny, the government was on my Lord's shoulders. He never said to bow to them or religion. Amen. Exactly. And even those who do follow religions, when did your religion tell you to follow that? Like Jesus said, fuck that shit. And, right? Turn the tables, fuck the banksters, the Pharisee. Like, he didn't, if it was real, the story and Jesus, right? He wasn't a Christian, right? And he didn't say follow man, follow banksters, follow corporations, follow religion. He didn't say that in any of the stories I've read, okay? So, and any religion I've looked at, which is a lot, none of them say that. None. None of them say pretend to be somebody on Facebook, but or YouTube and be somebody totally different in your real life. Like, never do they say, well, if nobody sees you fuck them over, then, it's okay. Like, no. Never seen any religion or spirituality thing anywhere that says that. Brian says, we are all way more powerful than they tell us. Why the fluoride? Why the mercury in our dental fillings? Exactly. Like, nobody tries to control stupid slaves, right? Or less than. They want to suppress those that have the power and make you think you don't. And that's all they can do. They can't take your power away. All they can do is make you believe you don't have any, right? But if everybody is studying or practicing or at least sharing on Facebook or talking on YouTube about all these different spiritualities or all these different practices they have or all that, I'm such an expert, I'm so well learned in that. Well, then why are you living in fucking fear? What spiritual teaching taught you that? Let's hear it. What up, Bill? So how many sister wives and brother husbands should we have? As many as you want. However many makes you and all of your husbands and wives happy. Seriously. I mean, it's so simple because so again, what are the reasons people claim they study or practice spirituality to find inner peace? Okay, who do you know has inner peace? Right? Who do you know, or who do you not know? Okay, how many people do you know are working a job that fulfills their soul, nourishes their soul, and makes them happy and healthy and more in touch with who they are, right? How many people do you know are in, that state of peace or at peace with their relationships, their family, their goals in life, which most people, when you ask them what they want to be when they grow up, they still don't know. Dude, we're like fucking 50 years old and you still don't know? Like, you don't have any idea by now, really? So tell me about the spirituality you're practicing. More war, more hatred, more division, more Nazis reporting neighbors, more fucking crimes, and crimes being legalized in, I think, pretty much every sanctuary city. I mean, maybe they're not on the books in every city like they are Seattle, but that's how it is. I mean, I was telling you that 15 years ago and you told me I was crazy. I showed you videos of cops refusing to protect people and, in fact, facilitating criminals. And then the sex trafficking ring, threatening to arrest me for trying to save the girls. Like, can you go get the girls, please, stupid fucking Humpty Dumpty? You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm crazy. Well, now that it's all in your cities, mostly have people telling me I was crazy. How you like it? Is that fun for you? Yeah? Shoot the messenger? Mock her? Is that working out? All right. Tell me about your inner peace, buddy. Casey's a recovering Catholic. How long does it take you to detox from that? Yeah, so I was actually baptized Catholic as a baby in Baltimore. I don't even know that side of the family or anything. All I knew is it was a baptism dress in the closet I used to get locked in. All right. So, yeah, totally, Bill. Dude, guys, come over. Yeah, I got neighbors. Yeah. Speaking of neighbors, I know if you know me, it's hard to believe, but for the first time in my life, I met someone who makes better salsa than me. Like, for real. And it's a totally different kind and everything, but seriously, dude, I had to make eggs tonight just so I didn't drink the salsa. Like, I needed something to dip in it, you know, like a whole spoon of salsa and a little piece of scrambled egg kind of thing. Oh, yeah. It was so good. And she's a local. And she's like, oh, yeah, it's kind of cool. It is nice meeting locals and finding out, you know, their talents and sharing talents and skills and stuff. So I hope you guys have been doing that, you know? I mean, especially if you're kind of locked in wherever you are, you know, like I really hope you've used this year to get to know your neighbors, see what they know, let them know what you know, and I hope you're supporting your neighbors before you go to goddamn corporations. And I hate to keep harping on this, but seriously, go the extra mile to support your fucking neighbors. All right? Everybody has a farm nearby, somewhere. Even cities have farms or right outside of them. You know what I mean? Or farmers markets or farm stands or fruit stands or whatever, right? And some states have farmers markets year round. I know the whole West Coast does, you know, the South. So seriously, I've been really making an effort to find, okay, who has this, who has that. And while, like, before I found this one store that sells all local stuff, but now I have the locals, so I don't have to go to that middleman, you know? I mean, unless I want to and get something that, like, a local, you know, toilet paper or something, right? I don't know anyone that manufactures that yet. But yeah, I really hope that this year you really practiced what you thought you have learned, you know, or what you have been learning or spiritually related, because it's not brawn that's going to get you through, although being physically capable is super important, right? I mean, things happen. What if a damn tornado comes and, and your car's flying in the air, so you have to run a mile or something, like shit happens. So, but that's ultimately not what's going to keep you sane, right? So I want to hear from y'all. What the fuck is spirituality for anyways? What up, Lady Liberty? How's it going? Oh, Bill, a pontoon would be so... I would love one! They are so cool. And if you do get one, I'll totally... Yep, please, I'll go out with you. I've always been about supporting your neighbors and not corporate-controlled companies. Exactly. And people think that's weird. Oh, I'll just go to Walmart. No, I won't go to Walmart. No. Because I believe in what I believe, right? I want to create a better world that has more locals, right? Where we're supporting one another, not the same slave labor from China or soon to be slave labor from here. And it's not even soon to be, dude. Most jobs are straight up robotic slave labor these days. Let's get real. And those jobs are pretty much going to be replaced too, But if you don't want it to go that way, stop supporting the machine. It's that simple. What is your spirituality teaching you? Support the devil, but believe in God, right? Where are you spending your dollars? Pontoons are awesome. When I flatlined, I had a little powwow with Jesus and see everything so different about loving one another and not judge, right? It's discernment, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so this like new age spirituality, like, oh, come on, guys. And don't make me discipline any kitties right now. I'm busy. But they tell you, oh, it's just your thoughts. You just have to, think it and it'll be done. And just sit there and believe. And, Jesus is going to save you on the spaceship. Do you know how many cult leaders have made you believe that? Planet X, oh my God! Comet Elenin, oh my God! Solar flares, oh my God! A fucking flu! Oh my God, save me! Like, fucking seriously. What is your goddamn spirituality teaching you? Sit around, be complacent, do what you're told, and cry about everything? That's what I'm saying. I don't think this video is going to be very long because what else is there? What's spirituality for anyways if it has not taught you that you have the power? If it has not taught you that you are equipped with everything you already need? If it has not taught you that it is your path to follow your heart and to have no fear? Because if you're not following your heart, whose heart are you following, right? If you're not building your own dreams, whose dreams are you building? Mayan End of the World 2012. No, they were dyslexic. Whoever wrote that, it was 2021. Yeah, so Lady Liberty, I don't know if you know about the new Instagram data, blah, blah, blah. But I made my last Instagram post tonight and it's coming off my phone tonight. So there's that. Yeah. So really, who do you see living at peace? Who, order following. Did your spirituality, did your God tell you to do what the government says and don't think and knowingly hurt yourself because some fucking Nazi shamer wants you to? Because it's for the good of all mankind? Like, really? Did your spirituality teach you to hide your light and to not stand up and speak your truth, to not stand up for what's right? Did it tell you to follow the herd? Did it tell you to inject your children with neurotoxins? Because God's so fucking stupid, he doesn't know how to build a human body capable of fighting off a flu, right? Because we all forgot what we learned in basic biology, right? And science about our immune system. Did your spirituality teach you, well, it's okay to sell your soul out? Just, you have to go shopping, right? Right? Is that what they taught you? Why don't you have the balls to say, fuck you, and either not wear the mask or go to another store that isn't going to require you to hurt yourself? Right? These new age spirituality movements and all these foo-foo, reset the matrix people, dude, they're there to keep you complacent and giving your power away to them. And if you actually listened to their words and had any ability of discernment, you would be able to see this. Who deactivated your account? Instagram? Wow. They didn't allow me to, my Teressence wasn't allowed to be a real business. Yet they continuously, them and Facebook, run ads from scam companies. Yeah, you order and you think it's something local because they have like a local address, and you find out it's coming from China, and then you wait 2 or 3 months, and then they dick with you and frickin' PayPal. Yeah, I don't trust anyone that advertises with Facebook or Instagram anymore. I learned my lesson over a year ago. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude, find us a boat. So seriously, what are your thoughts? Am I seeing this all wrong? Am I being too hardcore? Should I just loosen up and just say, oh, okay, yeah, fine. I'm just a slave to my fucking frivolous desires and senses, and I have no control, and I just have to give it all away to people who claim they know better for me. I mean, come on. Why are we following orders? And I'm talking everyone, not just people fucking putting on masks. People in the military. Cops. Doing unjust shit. Or refusing to act when you know you should. Like, what's your fucking problems? Judges. Prosecutors. You seriously think you're going to live your whole life and, like, not suffer the repercussions? Cool. Yep. So I was going to do a video about targeting, and I still want to do the skin. And then I want to do one on pain. But yeah, I was just thinking about looking at what everyone posts and what they talk, but then what they walk. And it's just kind of grating on my nerves. You know what I mean? So I asked the question, well, what's spirituality for anyways? If it's not giving anyone the results that they allegedly had intended in their journey, right? And again, like, why are things worse today? How many people are really living their truth? Because if you're not living your truth, then everything you claim is from your spirituality is bullshit. Because there is no spirituality without authenticity. And, you know, people just want to reap the rewards, right? Like, oh, I want a lucid dream, or I want intuition, or I want... Dude. Yeah. Keep telling God to fuck off and then ask him for more. Yeah. Do that. Right. Because you love it when your children do that to you, right? What up, Wednesday? How's it going? I got deleted the other day, and I know we were in the middle of a conversation, but yep, whatevs. So there's another fro out there. Watchmen, you've done and do your purpose on this earth. Getting ready to Exodus. And guts, you have real guts. Thank you. But, you know, the only thing I can take credit for on my path was believing my own bullshit and trusting that inner voice. Because that's what I did. I followed my dreams. I trusted them. I trusted my instinct, my intuition. That's how I was able to maneuver my way out of some of those pretty fucking intense, you know, situations. We all have this power, right? But so many, I guess their spirituality, their complacent spirituality or whatever, taught them to sit around and wait for some, you know, knight in shining armor to come rescue them, that they don't also know that they have these abilities, right? They're too fearful. They're too fearful to follow their heart, too fearful to step out of line, too fearful to speak their mind, too fearful to search for their dream job, or better yet, create your dream job, right? Yeah, so thank you. I mean, yeah, I guess I do have guts, but I can't take credit for that. You know what I mean? I can take credit for having the knowing to know that my knowing was way smarter than my ego, or how I thought things should look, right? Because true spirituality goes hand in hand with surrender. You're not trying to control everything and everyone or anything and anyone around you, right? So maybe your spirituality can help you tap in to what's to come and prepare better, right? But if you don't listen, what good is it? Something to talk about on Facebook and act like you're better than your neighbor, you know? Okay. All right. Bill says we might all be on the same spirituality journey, but we're not at the same spot in our journeys. Right. Definitely. And, you know, a lot of the traps is that, well, I need to wait for this person. I can't follow my heart because I need to be here to care for them because they're not there yet. And that's a trap and an excuse, right, to not move forward, because sometimes you have to do you and you have to let people do them. You know what I mean? I know that there is not one single person that's in normal life, pill popping, TV watching, football game, beer kind of thing, that would tolerate me at all for any length of time. You know what I mean? So, fortunately, I don't have that lure anymore. I have to wait for him or her or whatever. It's a good excuse, though. I tried it before. Yeah, but that journey, it is definitely your own unique journey. We should probably focus more on our own internal aspects and less on what everyone else says we should do. We should do more of what feeds our soul, what makes us feel good, and a hell of a lot less of what doesn't make us feel good, right? Like, there's some people that just like to be angry and mean and mad, like, all the time, right? And, like, if I was going to read, like, say, news all day, I could probably find myself, feeling a little hopeless or, whatever. I mean, for the most part right now, it's all free comedy. But when I get bombarded with it, I can kind of, it's easy to get caught in, oh, let me go see more. But really, none of it even matters. Just do you. None of that matters, right? If you're living in a place where people are living like that and you haven't made a plan to get out, I don't know what to say. It's definitely going to get worse before it gets better. And that's why everybody's fake spirituality has really been shining through this year, because they can't handle it. They can't handle it, and they can't fucking fake it anymore, right? Oh my God, I saw a part of a video of this one show that, like, found out that Trump lost, like, in their live stream, and they were so mad and started crying and, like, yelling at everyone and just like, but there are saviors, like 5 minutes ago. And it's like, if any of that shit you were saying you actually believed or practiced or lived, it's just like, so what? So he didn't win some dumb selection that isn't over yet, by the way. I still think we're in for a few more surprises. And I'll just leave it at that. But seriously, Bill, I don't have your number. You have to send it to me. Take care. Wednesday says there's no way out for most people. Absolutely agree. They've been dead for many years. That's why I've been saying that. That's why all my posts have been saying, remove your fucking masks. Before this year, before years ago, and consistently all these years, Like, yeah, most people are already dead. And anyone who chooses the system as their savior will go down by that same system, or that same belief, or that same religion, cult, I should say. Yeah, dude, that was fucked up about your mom. I know, that was, yeah, I'm sorry. That's Yeah. Once they get you, they get you. You know what I mean? And that's why we have to avoid them from the start, right? We can't go be taking checks from them. We can't go be getting food or housing from them. We can't, because then we're entangling with them and they believe that we're their cattle, we're their property, we're their guinea pigs that we consented for them to experiment on. And that's why I live the way I do, and why I didn't do the food stamp route, and why I didn't, do the housing route and all of that stuff, because nothing's free. Okay. So they can pretend they want to help you with these little peanuts, but what happens? They lock you in a cage and you're not actually allowed to go create your own business and try to create something better because you have their peanuts. You can't go work a job or do something outside the home, or even have your loved one move in with you, or, all of these dumb rules that they put on your fucking life. So that's why I knew I would have no way out if I went that way, right? And everyone I've seen go that way, nobody's made it out. So to me, it was just like, well, that never works. I guess I won't do that. Right? Derek, what up? If a person's church closed their doors due to the C word, how could they ever return to their worship? I know. Exactly. Or any church, telling people to wear a mask. Or, how? So what's spirituality for anyway, if it's not teaching you how great you are, how powerful you are, how you can perform all of these miracles and more? Brandon, what's up? Sorry, it looks like I missed some comments up here. Yeah, and Wednesday again, I'm sorry. And I know the children thing, and I'm sorry for you. That's a tough lesson. And I know that there's nothing that you could have done, different. I hope you don't think I'm blaming you or anything like that. I mean, sometimes they show up at your door, right? Like they did with me and my children. And sometimes we will have to entangle with them, but I just think we should kind of wait until then, right? Like not try to play with them ahead of time. Okay, Brandon, if your Mercury is square Pluto, you obsessively research everything. Let's see. My Mercury is in Virgo, my Pluto's in Libra. So what's my excuse for being obsessive? Well, I guess I'm not as much anymore, but I used to stay up like all night, every night, and articles, research papers, like CIA.gov and PubMed.gov, because that's where all the good shit is. But yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Wednesday. They can trap you even when you're independent if you get old enough. Absolutely. Of course. They're always going to be there somewhere, right? I'm not immune to anything, right? I was facing 56 years. I had my children snatched. They can still do whatever they want to do, but we shouldn't live in fear of it. And we should also avoid any contracts or relationships or, consenting relationships with them. So that's my opinion. Colloidal copper cured me. Cured you of what? Tell us all about it. A psychopath detective. I love it. That's funny. I didn't set out to be the psychopath hunter. You know what I mean? It was that I didn't know my self-worth, so I attracted them all to teach me who I am through their abuses that, you know, I could have just said, oh, poor me. Or I could have said, all right, bitches, let's play ball. And at the end of the day, I don't want to rub it in or anything, but I won, neener. So, just saying. I know my stalkers wish they had a house and a place like this and miserable in their lives that they created by fucking everyone over. They have to keep chasing more highs, more alcohol, more drugs, more money, more, you know, so lost. Health problem after health problem after health problem. But, you know, they sell supplements that cure everyone from everything else. Everyone else but them. I fucking love 2020. People like fucking begging for martial law. People like, is this what your spirituality told you? Did your spirituality teach you that like some fucking drug junkie is going to go push some button somewhere, you know, in a drunken stupor and think he's dying and you know, and then, but if it doesn't work out his way, it's okay. We'll have the dragon thing. And that just means we kill you all and reset the whole thing for your own good. I'm not a cult leader. I'm not drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. Like, 2020. Who here can genuinely say that this is not the best year ever? All right. What you went through was shocking. I watched your journey and you were a hero. Thank you. The convid. Truth is funny. Your garden is testimony. Boom. Dude, think about this. All this stuff in this house, the garden, except for a few holes out there, I did in 5 months. Everything that's done today, from the day I moved in, 5 months. 5 months. Built all those beds, planted all those trees, produced all that food, preserved, created into future recipes, the inside of the house, the cats, the deaths, the amputation, the, you know, blah, blah, blah. All of that. And people are still, oh, I can't garden. What do you mean you can't garden? Like, you can do anything you want to do. Do you think I wanted to come and do all this shit by myself? No. Do you think I thought I could do all this shit by myself? No. But I just did and started moving, and spirit kind of, I'm sure, assisted. We put our energy where we focus, right? And if we're focusing on what we want to create, we should be doing it too. Right? Not just posting about it on Facebook. You know? And true spirituality is going to give you that nudge. Just go ahead, do it. I'll be there for you. I'll be there right behind you, or whatever, right? Like, the dragonflies showed up. Everything. it rained when I needed it to. It didn't when I didn't need it to. I mean, I can't take credit for that. The only thing I could take credit for is following my heart and moving forward and sweating and crying and cussing, right? Because it's important to me to have clean food because I know where we're going and I don't want to live with, bags of food rationing. I want my own fresh fruit. By the way, I picked my first orange and key lime from my own little trees. So that was cute. The great equalizer year. Yep, for reals. Random pagans had a bee leaf system where they planted family ashes under one family tree. They say the roots take up the ashes and your soul is released from the leaf. Wow. That'd be cool. I want to die here. So, and if I get burned, it'll be my ashes. Otherwise, it'll just be like my blood and guts and rotting flesh. And I'm sure someone will eat me, though. Oh, yeah, the dog. Poor doggy. Yeah. Why didn't God save Mom? Because I fought for her 3 years and failed. That makes me so sad. I hate that. I don't have a good answer for our suffering. But what I do know, in fact, in contemplating this, I made a post the other day, in fact, before I was banned. So let me find it. But in a nutshell, it was some photos of like my tent and van life and hospital and disabilities where I said, where is it? If all is for your own good, so is this. And I just kind of shared the photos for shock value. Let me find it and I'll post the link. But yeah. So, and I'm not saying this, I'm definitely not trying to minimize anyone's situation, but yeah, so here it is. If all is for your greater good, so is this. Never forget, you have all the power and everything you need. And yes, I chose the worst photos I could find on this phone for a reason. Whatever storm you're weathering, know that this is the catalyst to help remind you who you are. You can choose to give up or you can choose life. So let me get this dang link. This is so confusing. Copy. Yeah, so again, I'm not trying to minimize your situation, and I don't have a good answer why that had to happen. I still don't have a good answer why, my children but I do believe that everything does happen for a reason, and clearly it's part of our path for a reason, however painful. And it's hard to think, your mom, though, she was so cool, dude. She wasn't even fucking suffering or she's like, la, 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 just like she was at peace, right? She had some serious spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Like the storm she was living, and she fucking rocked it. So, and I'm not saying that's why it happened, but what I am wanting to recognize is that she fucking rocked it. And as painful as it was for you, she was a damn perfect example of how to have peace in any storm and still remain calm, centered, joyful, cute as fuck. She was cute as fuck. So Yeah. So, and unfortunately, we all think, oh, well, I'm going to fight the system. I'm going to get, but we're not, you know what I mean? And that's what I realized after a lot of years, right? I had to realize there's no peace in this. And yeah, there'll be a fight there for me anytime I want to fight. And it'll be there forever and ever and ever and ever. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying don't fight, but there is a time where we have to realize that there's nothing we can do here, right? Like, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah. And I had to learn that from running from my hometown, which was like not obviously a decision a single mother in a wheelchair with no income with nowhere to go wants to make, you know? But I could die here, that's for sure. Or I could see what's out there and roll the fucking dice. So, and that's what spirituality did for me. It kept me going. Even when my ego or my trauma, my self-doubt, my self-hate, my programming, all of that told me I couldn't. All right, let's get back to comments. All right. So, what up, Aiden? All right. Aubrey, how's it going? I sat with my son while he transitioned out of the flesh. Suffering is difficult, but it can produce if wow. Oh man. Wow. Sorry about that, Aubrey. Yeah. Aiden, did you get your stains out? I am so glad you care about my laundry. Thank you. I washed. So, yeah, I don't think it was stained. It was just another gallon of coffee. Another day in paradise. And she did rock it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really mean that, Wednesday. Yeah, she was cute. I mean, yeah, totally. So, yeah, and that's, you had a relationship and, it was awesome and tough. Yeah, and tough to watch and all that stuff. But yeah, got some crazy paths and shit challenges to overcome, Lady Liberty is enjoying life right now. Awesome. And no one to run. Kenny Rogers. Air Gun Ninja, what up? Did you say mom in wheelchair? I didn't say that. I was in a wheelchair. Okay. So, Aiden, I've been working on getting rid of the blood the dog left when I cut his nail. Oh, God. Oh, Aiden. 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 My kid brother's in the chat, everybody. If you want to go say hello. So you're still trying to clean up blood from how long ago? Because your dog just died, dude. Like, and like, how? I'm not upset. I am thoroughly amused, dude. So yeah, how long is the blood? Where is the blood, and how long has it been there? 2 weeks ago. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know. Try some H2O2. Baking soda is definitely an option to try as well. Oh, on your pants? Well, fuck it. Leave it on your pants so you can remember him. Yeah. Besides, if you don't soak it in cold water really right away, you're fucked anyways. That's why you have like Hershey squirts on your underwear. If you don't soak them right away, the spots are going to be there. So just keep them and then you can remember them. I'm not upset. Don't apologize, dude. You just... Oh my gosh. Yeah, ammonia from the bottle. There you go. You could do that. Or you could just pee in a bottle and let it sit for a couple weeks and you'll have your own ammonia. But factory bought ammonia might be better and have slightly less chemicals. Aiden, so what's spirituality for? I'm sorry, man. Oh my gosh. So I asked that in the group, but nobody answered. There was one answer like, oh, well, you already know the answers, so. No, I don't. I am messed up as the next person, Christie. Sorry, no answers about spirituality. All I do is pray. And when you pray, let's talk about this. What up, Coco? Let's talk about this. When you pray, what does it look like? Are you just like saying, oh God, I need this? Are you saying, oh God, thanks for this? And like, what's the context? Are you doing it while, say, drinking a beer, or while looking at porn, or in silence in your own sacred space? And do you listen for answers? And when they present themselves, do you follow through, or are you just kind of like asking for shit? And really, nobody actually has to answer these questions, but you can answer them in your own mind. You know what I mean? Because those are probably things that, are you just asking for shit, or are you giving thanks for what you already have? Are you honoring and respecting what you do have? Are you taking the best care of everything he's already given you? All right, I pray for family and online friends. I wish them health, blessings, and hope they are coping. I listen to YouTube music, spiritual music. I guess it's a routine to pray for others. Let's talk about that. That's cool, right? You want others, everyone else to be better, but what about yourself? I think that's also another one of those spiritual bypassing things, getting you to not think about what you need to heal yourself and focus on everyone else. Obviously, it's not bad to focus on other people. I do that all the time. But I used to do it to my detriment. Now it's heal me first, then others, right? Because before, the others was a cop-out for me not doing what I needed to do for me. right? So I could just pray for world peace, like Miss America, and then, oh, I'm such a nice person, and then I'm spiritual, and everybody will like me. But yeah, so do you know how you help your friends have a better life? Is by actually doing it yourself first and showing them that it can be done, right? Because when people see it, then they're like, oh, dude, I want some of that, right? So God is not Santa Claus. He's more like a psycho detective. He gives you the truth, but the truth hurts like hell. Isn't that the truth? A psycho detective. That's great. Had to rinse in cold water. Wait, what? What did I miss here? What's the air gun doing? Is she playing in the bathtub? I must have missed something. Okay, I don't call it praying, but I meditate and talk to the universe and listen. Sometimes I don't get an answer that day or week, but the universe always answers. Yeah, isn't that the truth? Yeah, it's crazy. It answers in ways that we don't expect a lot, so we don't hear it. Like even the last show like I brought up today, my one friend, like 12 years I've known him, and he just barely figured out, from a man, of course, someone else way more better than me in every way, could help him. He's been to my house. He's seen my apothecary. He's seen the people I've healed, the gangrene, the fucking respiratory, and he still doesn't see. I'm right here. So yeah, a lot of people say they want to heal, or a lot of people say they want answers, or they'll beg God, hi, heal me. And then God will put a healer there, and then they ignore her. I cut back on alcohol, just have 2 on the weekend, only trying not to overdo it. Good. Coco, I am my own God. Boom! Judge, jury, and executioner. All right, slave programming. Go up and read my comment above Santa Claus. But then I'll lose everything. I don't even know where Santa Claus is. Yeah, I don't see Santa. I think it's because I've been a really bad girl this year. Okay. I cut back on the cigars too. Your skin is glowing so beautiful. Is that your products? Thank you. Yeah, I do use only my own products, but yeah, I think, there's a lot to healthy skin that I'll address when I do the skin video, because I want to talk about the metaphysical and energetic aspects and get into rashes and all of that. But yeah, here's my num num. Heavenly Heal All. It's the best ever. It's just, there's nothing that compares. There's nothing. It's just, there's nothing that compares. The smell, what it does for the skin in no time. I mean, you guys watched me heal that wound here in 4 days. You know what I'm saying? What other skin cream does that? So, oh man. Oh, that smells so good. Yeah, so Heavenly Heal All is my absolute favorite go-to skin cream. And then Sweet Daisies is just fucking ridiculous. Oh my God. And really, you should go to the website and read the ingredients, and also read like all of the links that I put from PubMed.gov, where they say this works better than diazepam. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just go there just to learn about the ingredients and stuff. But the prize, as far as having the most expensive, most exotic ingredients that I never thought I would ever get my hands on. So it's a new and improved version of my old one, which the old one was great. It's more like the Clearum Serum today, but this one is like magnolia leaf and bark and root and yuzu, white ginger lily, gardenia tuber, just neroli, melissa, all the most expensive oils that exist are in here, with a few others. So this is the one that heals the skin cancer in 30 days. And I think, honestly, using these two in conjunction are like the best thing anyone can do, really. And yeah. And it's, like an antidepressant, an anti-anxiety, an inflammation reducer, headaches, things like that, scars, gashes. But that's not what this video is about. But thanks for asking. So, hey, yeah, mytrueessence.net. Actually, I might as well pimp my link, right? Not that anyone cares. Copy. But yeah, the Heavenly Heal All and Sweet Daisies are the best combination, for sure. Or the Clearum, or technically, see, I can use them all because I'm right here, and I know not everybody's, but they last forever too. It's not, because you don't need that much. But if you could do all three, like the Heavenly Heal All as the cream, and then the Sweet Daisies in the morning or night or whatever, and the Clearum Serum in the morning or night, that would be my best recommendation for, skin or face and décolletage or whatever. But yeah. All right. Where did I go? Goddess Santa Claus. You're so young and you never age. I'm older than you, Aiden. And I do it. Dude, look at my videos 5 years ago. I was looking pretty haggard, even 3 years ago. So it's not just the oils, although they do help. It's the whole, you're looking at my inner peace on the outside. You're looking at my authenticity. And so that's why it looks like this glowing bright light, right? I don't have black, loss of soul pill eyes. So that, so it's not just my True Essence products. I don't take in a whole lot of poison. I take in some poison sometimes when I want, if I want. You know what I mean? My diet is not perfect at all. It's definitely good and way better than most people, but it's definitely not some perfect, clean, perfectly clean, perfect diet. For example, not everything I buy can be organic. I'm eating more animal products than I ever have in my life. Well, no, not in my life. when I was really young, that was different when my mom was feeding me, but in my adult life, I should say, yeah. So, but yeah, the oils are pretty magic, dude. You'll notice a difference in one day. Everybody does. So, if you want the best of the best, mytruessence.net. All right. I'm young. Yeah. I'm young like your mama. Hey, Wednesday, I've sent this stuff to Australia. In fact, if you go look at my True Essence page on Facebook, there's somebody from Australia who's posting her before and update after pictures. And it did take her a while because I sent it, I guess, when y'all had a shutdown. But I had 2 orders before her that made it, and hers made it. And the orders that I've sent to Canada, dude, like my last order to Canada, the last 2 orders were even faster than my orders are getting there here in the States. So while it is a huge risk these days and it is expensive to ship there, I have not had a problem yet. So I don't know, man. Maybe I think honestly, like I was envisioning that I would have distributors in a few different countries, right? Like Australia or Canada or whatever. But, so maybe you should try it. And if you like it, maybe you can find a way to sell it in your country. And then, maybe if we're some like special corporation or something, then I'll be able to ship you big boxes of it or something, or teach you how to make it, or I don't know. I don't know how something on that grand of a scale would work. But yeah, I mean, my true essence should not be a secret. It's criminal that people like Google and all of their subsidiaries have suppressed it the way they have. Because, yeah, you can pamper yourself while healing. And the fact that people are still buying drugstore or any of that shit being advertised on Facebook and not trying mine, especially when everyone says they like my skin or my energy or the way I was able to heal. Well, if you do, then do what I did. Like, it's right. It's so simple. Duh. Okay. I want all of your products. I want to look like you. That's funny. Uh-oh. I just lost a whole bunch of comments. Dang it. Okay. So I missed it. What it called? Is it oral or topical? What are you talking about, Coco? My sweet daisies? Or if you don't know about the sweet daisies, that's crazy. But it's okay. Okay, stop it. You're killing me with life desire. Okay. Aw. Yeah, aw. Okay, thank you. You're sort of my drug dealer. Well, there are lots of terpenes and stuff like that. So, okay. It was a compliment. Okay, Aiden. Yeah, but I'm not young. I'm just saying. I mean, I feel young. I act young. But I'm definitely not young. I just saw you on the site. What site? Okay, the cat massages are probably help. Dude, totally. The cat, those big old paws. Oh my God. Bear Oh, he's making out with Poseidon right now, right here. Yeah, he's got perfect paws. It's ridiculous. He's so ridiculous. Yeah, so that's a bummer. Where am I going to upload my kitty massage videos without Instagram? Kind of a bummer. And I love just smelling my hands after I put it on. Yeah, it's super uplifting. Okay, so got the photos you mailed to me years ago in a drawer with all my cards to send off to people. Oh, wow, you still have them. Well, that's cool. I hope they like them. I'd love to be. Oh, dude, Coco, go for it. Yeah, I mean, how could you not? You've used lots of them and, you've experienced a lot of different results that people probably want, but they don't. At the end of the day, they don't. I could show you my sales log to prove it. All right. Yeah, pamper yourself. Yeah, you totally can. It doesn't have to be painful. That's yeah. And I'm even questioning if I want to do my health coaching anymore because I don't know. Maybe after being banned and silent so much, I'm just like getting used to it. I hope not. But yeah, so I thought it was something new. Okay. Where's my oh, right here, man. Oh, wait, he just left. He jumped up here. Did you see that video I sent you, girl? Oh my God. Does that happen to you? Like, is that normal? I guess I'll have to let you in on the secret here in a minute. But yeah, so I sent Coco a video today of my cute little baby boy. Well, I have 5 cute little baby boys, but one of them, he has a wee-wee. No, really. He shows me his wee-wee. He doesn't rub it up against me or anything. But I've never seen a cat wee-wee before in my life, So I hope you liked that video. I could try to play it from my phone, like for all of you. Why not? But yeah, my cat has a wee-wee. And he gets really excited. Okay. Let me see if... See, you're not going to be able to see it that well, but let's see. He's sticking his little... Do you see it? Oh my God. That's so cute. I'm not touching that shit. I've never seen a cat wee-wee before. Have you? Frisky whiskey. Yeah. So I think he might have hit puberty. And I haven't fixed any of the boys yet. The girls are fixed. I don't know if that's a sign that he might have to be the first boy. But yeah. Have you ever seen a cat wee-wee before? Is this just me? Like, I mean, help me out here. Or I'm going to have to do it. Oh, here's my... Oh, come on. Nicole just asked for you, baby. Yeah, I was just showing you off. Ooh, kitty porn. Sorry. You're an old soul in a young looking body. Ha! I can't work out how the corporations haven't taken advantage of your gifts. I know. No. Well, because they know I won't sell out. I've had people try to buy me before. Like, there's been a lot of choices. Like, I mean, I could have definitely like sold out to people with money and resources. I would have to give them my recipes and things. And I'm talking even back from my baking days when they wanted to put me like in every mall in America right next to or across from the Mrs. Fields. Yeah, but I never wanted that. Even my restaurant, like nothing has ever been about money. Like enough to pay rent is cool. You know what I mean? Food, toilet paper, cat food, right? But I just felt even back then that it was too limiting. And, you know, when you want to, oh, well, I need to get my daughter involved. And then just the fact that, you know, if they have all the money and the power, how could they not rewrite the contract to screw me out of everything, right? Or something. So I knew that even long ago when I was still dumb, and even I was on pills then, or in that era anyways, and alcohol a little bit here. I mean, I was a single mom, so I didn't have, you know, time for a lot of that, but yeah, so I still knew even then. Well, obviously I ran from Hollywood when I was on pills and alcohol, so I knew that was bullshit too. Yeah, but I'll just say vision and everything is way clearer, you know, with all that shit cleaned out. So, yeah, actually, they would, if they were smart, you know, this would be like a multi-million dollar corporation. But you know, I have standards too. Like people are like, well, why won't you sell on Amazon? I make X and X, da, 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 da. And I'm like, well, that's really cool. But it's just part of, you know, I can't support a system or, and especially some beast that wants, no, I don't. There has to be a better way. Why can't good people just support and network with good people? Why aren't friends supporting friends and their friends' businesses? And like, why aren't we doing that? Oh yeah, because spirituality told us to go to Starbucks. Yeah, that's it. And fucking CVS and Walmart. Yeah. Today's my last day on Instagram too. Your cool content was the only reason I joined. I know. It really is heartbreaking because, yeah, that was all I had for a really long time in the really hard part of my journey. And it did help make me believe that I really am a photographer, you know? And then being selected in those photo contests I didn't even know existed, or maybe they weren't contests because obviously I didn't submit, but just being selected for recognition in those multiple sources was, you know, that wouldn't have happened without Instagram. A lot of things wouldn't have happened without Instagram. But you know what? It's winter, so I might as well just get used to sitting on a computer again. I could use my own damn sites as my Instagram, right? Every time I feel like posting on Instagram, I'll just post on my own damn site and write whatever I want there. Why not? The sites are there, they're being paid for, so I might as well use them, right? Yeah, and I should be doing more of that. I just have been having a really good time with my cats. And just enjoying peace and just, the internet isn't all that peaceful. So I need to get better at just like, if I'm going to go on the internet, just do what I want to do, post my photos or whatever. But, then on the other hand, it's like so depressing because nobody goes there. Everybody wants to go to Facebook and Instagram. And I'm just like, dude, put the same shit you write there on the sites. There's already multiple contributing authors. You know what I mean? At least it's something that can be seen by other people, won't just be buried in some feed only to be seen next year in Time Hop, and then, threat of going in Facebook jail or being reported to, some kind of Nazi. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to delete Facebook from my phone too. And truthfully, most of my usage, 99% of it has been on the phone. That's why I wasn't using Messenger. But for those that have seen me on Messenger lately, it's because I have been on the computer a little bit. So I think I'm probably going to have to delete the Facebook app too. But I'm going to read there. I'm sure if Instagram included all those other things in their data, whatever policy, like they didn't just say they have access to our stuff, they said they own it. And any other device nearby and the nearest tower, and then like it's too much. And tell me when I need a mask? What? I need Instagram to tell me when I need a mask? And then what? If they can see me in my camera and I'm not wearing a mask, then what? Are they going to fucking report me? And they have my GPS coordinates and all the other identifying information? Like, no. That's my spirituality, right? Most people don't appreciate it. Pearls before swine. Exactly. I need to stop, so yeah, maybe nobody ever goes to the websites, but whatever. At least I'm not under total control. And in kind of a way I am, because even like I try to search for my own videos by name. My name and the name of the video, and it still doesn't appear. So when even I can't find my own content, that's pretty bad, right? And we know, but whatever, they're still allowing me to be here, and I am oh so thankful. But how long is that going to last, right? How many times was I erased here before, This page I'm on right now wouldn't exist if a listener didn't make this for me. Like, I think 12 years ago, they were going to upload all my shows, and they started with a few and then they didn't. And then I tried to, but then I started the other channel that was my best channel ever, but they erased it thanks to the truthers complaining about censorship. And yeah, so then it went to my other friends that were helping me when I was dying and all of that good stuff. But that's the only reason I have this one, Banned for life, because I'm such a bad person. What's a wee wee? What's a wee wee? Okay. I guess by now you figured out what a wee wee is. Yeah, so you know what? If you want to talk shit, whether it's like vocally, or writing, I have a bunch of websites that not just like the Christie and the My True Essence. I have other ones too that have plenty of space for people to be uploading and writing their content, you know? So if anyone is interested, just let me know. Yeah, but I'll, use Facebook sparingly from the computer. I can go to Instagram, provided they don't delete me on the computer, but I'll never be allowed to upload because you can only upload photos through the phone. And I'm removing it off my phone because I'm just fucking tired of Nazi bullshit, you know? I mean, it may get to a point where I don't even have a phone anyways. Honestly, the only reason to have it right now is my security cameras and the plant identifier. I even thought about canceling the phone entirely because why do I need it? And just use like Skype as my phone, or maybe just have it for like when I drive or get like an older flip phone because I don't have like the location on or the Google Map stuff, check in here or rate this place, or I'm just not doing that. They care about, I know they care about me so much. They have punished me more than anyone I know. They care about me so much, they erased me from the archives. I never existed. Proof gone. Akashic records erased. All right, so what's spirituality for anyways? Did I get too far off the topic, or we're kind of done with it anyways, really? So, I mean, so I'll wind down, unless you have specific questions. Yeah. Look at all these pussy cats I have. If somebody would have told me sooner the secret to life was 7 cats, or like the secret to complete fulfillment in life, I mean, what would have happened if they'd have told me sooner? So just because nobody told me doesn't mean I shouldn't tell you. Seriously, you need 7 cats and you need to love them and make them your best friend and stick their pee-pee out on you. Just kidding. Seriously, who else has cats? Have you ever seen that? Is that normal? I don't know. I've never had a boy cat, so I don't know. So come on, Coco, or anyone else there who's had cats. Was that normal? Because eternity awaits. We are more than flesh and bone. Absolutely. See, spirituality knows that. Fear fears losing the flesh and bone, right? Lack of spirituality fears losing the flesh and bone. Spirituality knows we're more than that. There was having a spiritual experience. That's really, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, is that normal? Come on, seriously, tell me, is that normal for your cat to stick their dick out at you like that? Like, is it like, dogs do that. I've seen that, I've never seen that in a kitty cat, but I also haven't had boy cats. So somebody help me out. Please. I'm scared to own one cat in case they work out a way to harvest my affection to that cat. No. Cats are beyond that. Yeah, dude, they're like the smartest people on the planet. Yeah, and it's okay. Dude, I have fear too. So my last two kitties died. Okay, like super young. And then I had the Jupiter experience. So yeah, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to lose him too. Now what? And then fucking Zeus. And yeah, so that fear, that trauma, right? It's always, it's going to be there. But are you going to let it rule you, or are you going to rule it? Like, you could just say, all right, dude, thanks for being there. And this is valid, and it's super possible, but I'm going to follow my heart anyways. And I'm going to love that pussy like no other. And our relationship, our bond is going to be unbreakable. And I'm going to enjoy every moment that we have. Right? Because they get us to punish ourselves, right? By not experiencing joy. I'm too afraid to get a cat because they're going to do this, right? They used to kill my pets and leave them on my door, my front door, So yeah, I totally understand that, but where when are you going to play their game for them, right? Because right now they're not actually doing shit to you. You're doing it to you by, cueing in to that trauma they want you to feel, like the what if, right? So, and I did that a lot. In fact, look, dude, even I've been thinking about even talking about this publicly, so I might as well now. Well, I was going to save it for my targeting video, but since you brought it up, there's lots of things that I have fear over that I have to do anyway. And one of the ways I punished myself for them, right? Because they were nowhere near me. I did it. But I'm like, okay, I got beat up by everybody, slandered everybody. I was afraid to speak to anyone online, to put a comment anywhere, because then I'll either be attacked or they'll tell them, stay away from her or whatever, So I avoided good people because of my fear of what they would do. And yes, they did do that quite a bit, but not every time, right? And so if they do, and those people fall for it, then that's really doing us a favor because they're telling us who they are. So I realized that I ended up taking on the punishment for them. While these people weren't actively abusing me right now, my mom wasn't abusing me right now, my dad wasn't abusing me right now, the stalkers weren't abusing me right now, but I acted as if they were, and I abused myself by not allowing the, building relationships, whether with animals or humans, so I'm just putting that out there. You can be ruled by that all you want, but then what are we then what's spirituality for anyways? Right? There is this rap song. I can't remember who it was, but it came on and it's like, I gotta make it or make it. I gotta make it or make it. And it was just yeah. It really hit me hard because that was when I left Washington and I was not going home without a home. I had waited 5 months already for the other one. And yeah, I wasn't waiting anymore. So I'm just, okay, am I going to be gone for 2 days and sign over there and be right back home? Or am I going to be on the road for months? And obviously it was the latter because that's just the way it goes in my life. But that song came on and it just really had me feeling really determined because there are no other choices. I did that show, Heal or Die. That's your choice. So you want to make it or you want to fucking make it? You know what I mean? You want to survive or thrive? So, yeah. These little healers, man, kitties are cute. Okay, cool. They're soft. They're fluffy. Yeah, whatever. But these magical healing beings. There are no words that can express the relationship that we have. And yeah, so they let them heal you. Dude, if a kitty comes your way, you better snatch it. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I think you need a kitty. You are a kitty. So yeah, you should definitely have a kitty and just, yeah, learn everything you can about taking care of kitties, you know, so you can avoid the couple minutes of hell that I went through when I had 7 kitties and just like, oh, I can't do this, you know, but then I did, you know, I just found a way, and it's been freaking magical, healing, amazing. Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? I have no more goals in life. I'm just going to hang out with my pussy. But so yeah, let a little healer come into your life. Okay. Yeah, I know, true. Logically, I know what you're saying is true, but yeah, I know, but, but Buttercup. Profound. I'm traumatized by the act of writing Christmas cards. Fuck Christmas. I totally understand. I know. So don't do it. Right? Don't do things that hurt yourself. If you know, send a Happy New Year card if you want to send a card. But yeah, I mean, Christmas was traumatizing for a lot of people. And the fact that we're still trying to live out what people who traumatized us wanted us to, you know, that, yeah. So I quit that a long time ago. And I don't know if you have a similar thing or not. But whatever, if you're traumatized by writing fucking Christmas cards, don't fucking do it. Right? Last night I spent all night beating at my brother with a baseball bat. Oh, wow. No, oh, in bed. I mean, like in your dreams. Okay. That's awesome. Wow. Yeah. Well, good. Get that out, man. Act it out in your dreams or whatever. And get that, yeah, get it out of you. Fuck that cunt. And seriously, if a kitty comes to you, which I think she will, yeah. And just know when you see her to say, yep, she'll have my eyes, so you'll know. Say, what up? What up, Sonny? Okay, that's enough. New Year's cards. Oh, God, Casey. Oh, by the way, I did report your number, at least at my post office. She said she'd get back to me Friday, and she didn't. But she will at some point. She was busy and stuff, but they'll figure it out. But you should go also, you know, to your post office and ask as well. Yeah, so Christmas cards that got sent to California ended up in Michigan, and then they've been flying from Michigan to California for, I guess, at least the last 2 weeks. Yeah, it's pretty insane. So, all right. But yeah, I noticed how, you know, so like say you were traumatized as a child or told how shitty you are or this or that. Like I realized years after, like even after separating myself from the abusers, like I still carried that with me. You know, so like I said earlier in the show, it ain't a bearded dude in the sky punishing you, it's us. You know, based on our own feelings of shame stemming from unhealed trauma. Okay, everyone has trauma. It's not, that in itself isn't bad, right? It's what we do with it. And is it ever going to be gone completely? Maybe not. You know, some things, maybe. There's a lot of things that I just don't think about as much anymore. like things that I used to think about every day that would rule my day. But I raged it out. I cussed it out. You saw my old Facebook and my old YouTube videos, right? Cussed it out, raged it out, told everyone to fuck off it out, did all those things I had to do. And then it was gone. Like one day I was talking about a situation that normally I wouldn't be able to finish the sentence without breaking down. And I like went all the way through it. And I'm like, wow, that didn't affect me one bit. Wow, that's so cool. But yeah, we're the ones punishing ourselves even after we get away. So let's stop punishing ourselves, right? What's spirituality for anyways, right? That was something that we needed for our greater growth, for what we needed to know on our path, what we're here to learn, what we're here to teach. Yeah, so yeah, stop hating on yourself. All of us. Let's make a pledge. Can we do that? Like, would anyone actually try to say, look in the mirror every morning and tell yourself how great you are and that you believe in yourself? Yeah, or every time one of those self-effacing thoughts or something comes up, can you switch it around? What would happen if you did? Every time a fear crept up and you thanked it for being there and then turned it around. Like when that kitty shows up Wednesday. Yep. So, all right. Are there any more questions or any more show or whatever video topic requests? In the ChristieAphrodite.com. I will start posting things there, and I guess even taking snippets out of the super long videos where I was like talking about a topic and then we were done and then there were 50 other topics. I'll just take out like just the topic kind of thing. Yeah, and just get stuff there. And anyone else who wants to write or share or collaborate on some level, right? Or even videos, we can figure out the Zoom stuff or even how to do, I don't know if there's a way to add people and do this, but I think that would be cool too. So Mom believed in herself even after she was taken hostage. She knew it was them and not her. I love her for that. Funny you speak of a cat. I've been thinking. Yeah, you're going to have a little kitty. So don't be scared. Did I mention a video about food? I don't think so. But I did start a food group on Facebook, but then I got banned right after I made the group. So I didn't even get to make anyone a moderator or admin or anything before I was banned. So it's there, and thankfully people are posting, but yeah, what's the point? So on the site, I'm going to figure out how to add forums so that it's not just a blog and a comment, but like where people can be on the forum and talk, like back in the old days, my badass forum. And it might not be like that today, but I just want to be able to speak when I want to speak and not have somebody telling me that I'm fucking doing it wrong, So, and if you feel the same and you're kind of tired of, the CIA trying to own all, and, I'm sure they own my website too, right? I mean, I pay for it and for the air and the bandwidth and the security and all the other shit. But obviously they can, I'm sure, have access to anything they want. But I'm not agreeing to terms of service contracts that are granting them authority to hop on my phone and spy on what I'm doing on the internet, my personal messages, and stick it in a database. And you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do that. And then I'll also want to put a forum on My True Essence, and that could be like health related stuff, right? So yeah, I'm kind of thinking, you know, in the cold season, I'll just be applying my efforts there and definitely away from the social media outlets. So a video about food. Okay, skin, Morgellons. I did say I'm going to do a video about skin. And I know people that have had success dealing with Morgellons. And the two things that worked the most was no more sugar, and alcohol was included with that because she thought that having a glass of wine wasn't a big deal. But then when she stopped, so sugar and essential oils. So, you know, other people say there's all these other things you could do with baking soda or borax or things like that. And I don't know. I don't have personal experience with that. I wouldn't see why not. But I know for a fact that essential oils help. And also, you know, what are we putting in our body? Like if we're giving all of these things, nano, blah, 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 bugs, whatever they are, you know, like a lot of these diseases need sugar to live. And essential oils are known to kill almost every single parasite, bacteria, virus known to man. Speaking of which, in my Extreme Healing group, Extreme Healing for Warriors on Facebook, and on the My True Essence page, there's a couple articles from PubMed.gov talking about how essential oils are worthwhile or more than worthwhile treatment for that that C thing going on today. So that's like actual government database, you know, telling us again, essential oils work. So, oh, Pluto. He's so adorable. I love that dot. I just can't get enough. Denali, how's it going? I'm interested in more videos about gardening, herbs and tea, garden wild plants, more walkabouts during different seasons. Yeah, it's a nice season right now. But actually, today was kind of nice. But yeah, we had snow, and it was so beautiful. Yeah, I should definitely, I definitely will next spring. That I won't be, you know, I was building and doing everything alone. And basically everything I do, I can't hold a camera and do what I'm doing, you know. It's just hard to not do that. But I definitely will do more of that. I just, you know, my last channel, all that stuff was erased, never to be seen again. They didn't even give me access to my own videos, even though in their laws it says they're supposed to. And I'm just tired of repeating myself to have everything erased all the time. So yeah, but yeah, those are definitely good subjects that I definitely, yeah, will do more of, but maybe not so much in the winter, because it's not like a beautiful Washington winter like you guys have. Our winter is more brown and cold, and like, you know what I mean? You have ferns growing out of the ground still, and super bright green moss, and pretty temperate. Yeah. So But yeah, I did plant more trees or bare roots. So hopefully they actually do turn into trees. And I'm excited about, yeah, the changes and where things come up or not come up. It'll be fun. And then remembering where I planted it. Oh shit, which tree was that? I might have forgot a few. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Sugar, alcohol, gotta go. Yep. Yeah, that's what she said. She was doing the essential oils, and the essential oils helped. I sent her my hiker's peak. She said they helped a little. You know, there was a difference, but it didn't completely go away until she quit the sugar all the way. And the glass of wine a night, she quit. And she was suffering like decades, you know? So I would definitely try that. I'm happily waiting for winter solstice tomorrow. Yeah, big day. Jupiter and Saturn and everyone having fun. Does anyone believe that the age of Aquarius is going to be better than this? Because I'm not convinced. I know a lot of people who don't know much about astrology or think they do, but actually don't keep, oh yeah, we're in such a, you know, beautiful time. Humanity, this, that. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Yep. It's going to be a wild ride here. I'm definitely looking forward to just like, can we get this party started already? You know? Yep. And hopefully, yeah, you guys, you're not allowed to have Christmas outside your home. How fucking crazy is that, man? Yes. Yum. Well, I hope you guys have an awesome whatever holiday you do celebrate or don't. Yeah, and the solstice is the solstice, you know? I think it's a pretty exciting time. It's definitely not a time of peace, but it's definitely pretty crazy exciting time. And I love like how 2020 has really put itself out there so that the people who couldn't previously see things that crazy people were talking about, it's like undeniable now. And people who have been hiding, you know, cloaking themselves have definitely shown themselves, and I love that. So I hope it's been rewarding for you all. You know, I know things have been uncertain and such, but I hope that you have all stayed strong in your knowing and your purpose, right? Don't fall for that fucking communitarian, what else can I call it? Bullshit, you know? Yeah, it's like you're going to need to stand stronger and taller than ever here. Like, be stronger than you ever even knew was possible. I already started the party. October 22nd. Matt, no. Maybe you could do a New Year's Eve video recapping 2020 and prediction. That's funny. I might do a video just because why not? But yeah, recapping, huh? What would we recap? Like the whole world in general? Like, well, in January, Kobe allegedly died and was allegedly buried in Corona. And then a couple days later, a virus traveled from, yeah, like, I mean, what would you even say? I don't even know. Plus everything I say is wrong. I know my year was off the hook. Love Cat, what's up? Man, of course everyone shows up when I'm getting ready to go. But it's really good to see you. Yeah, but that's a good idea, really. I still never really finished that the last decade project. Man, this year was crazy though. I can't even believe it's over. Wow. Wow. Don't recap, it's all trauma. Yeah, it was, I don't know, but I really, even as traumatic as it was, I appreciate the beauty of the knowing. Like there were people in I swear I thought they would be there forever. You know, I watched, just like I did my mother when she lost her soul in the pills, and other people, like this spirit, I thought he was like legit and always would be. Like I watched him. He's another entity now. Like people, get ready to see more of that, man. And you know what? Don't talk yourself out of it. Believe it when you see it. Fucking believe it. There's a lot of hungry cult leaders out there that want you to doubt yourself, that want you to trust them, that want you to make them your source of the source of information and knowing and protection, and you know what I mean? Like, no more of that. We've already talked about that, right? Like, no more guru worship. Like, if you need to know you only now, and trust you only now, and follow your heart only now. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do some kind of New Year's something maybe, or I could just go outside and bang pans or something. Oh God, bless you too. Hindsight 2020. I did firm up my purpose truth. It did firm up. Oh, good. It's been a year of natural beauty. Good. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do that. What is, we got like 10 days or something. It's like, yeah, tomorrow's the solstice. So I'll probably fit in a video or two or something before then. But yeah, as I'll send you questions and stuff. I mentioned some of the topics that would be up next. What were they? Surviving, targeting, skin, and pain, the gift of pain. Yeah. And what's under your skin. And then that'll be like, so I'll talk not only about the energetic things behind skin issues, and then like normal, easy physical stuff to keep it healthy. But we'll also go over like different herbs and essential oils in that one. And I think there was another one, I can't remember, but if you do, let me know and just send me an email. Some homeless guys walked by today and complimented my wattle tree beds, and I invited them to eat sweet potato leaves. Oh, that's so cool. Of course they would love it because they're probably resourceful, you know? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Age of Aquarius thing. I mean, it was, yeah. It's not as friendly and happy and lovey-dovey as people want to think. I mean, look, when they lined up just in, wasn't even 1 degree Aquarius, that's when the masks and the shutdowns and riots started, okay? That was just a glimpse of what's to come, right? Went back into Capricorn, and then now it's gearing up. And now we have Mars and Aries direct. Hello, war. Yeah. Just make sure everything you do with purpose, and you're doing it for you. Otherwise, why fucking do it? So, all right, guys. That's cool, Love Cat. And I'm glad you invited them in for leaves. And yeah, I bet you they appreciated it more than anyone in your whole neighborhood, huh? Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you have a beautiful day tomorrow and get out and see the planets. I guess like somewhere around sundawn, they're supposed to be like super close. Like we're supposed to be able to see it. And I might try to figure out how to use that telephoto lens I put away because it was so confusing. That'd be cool. That'd be a good project tomorrow. But cats, you know, cats. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. It's always good to see you. And I will see you next time. Bye.